Red Dead Online was Rockstar's second big live service game that they created after the massive success of GTA Online, and they've completely abandoned it as of 2024. They might have small content updates coming or event months now instead of event weeks because they can't even be bothered to change it every week now. So in this video, we're going to be talking about what Red Dead Online should have been. In short, Rockstar should have put the amount of time and effort that they put into Red Dead Online, just like they did with GTA Online, if they put in that same effort, if they put in that same size of content updates. We only had two really good content updates, I would argue, throughout Red Dead Online's entire life cycle. That is Frontier Pursuits and then the Moonshine DLC. Every other DLC was disappointing, short, and just lackluster. And not once, to this day in Red Dead Online's lifecycle, have we ever been able to rob a bank or start up a heist. And the game desperately needs something like that can bring players together and where you can collaborate together, because no other mission in this game has that same kind of collaboration like GTA Online did with heists. It's just not there. And the payouts, even the missions where they tried to make heists, with the Capitale missions, which were god-awful. Blood Money was a god-awful DLC. I still remember to this day that DLC getting announced. I was in my online class. I was talking with my friends, and I told them, if this DLC isn't heists, I am done with the game. And it was not heists. I was done with the game at that point because I trusted Rockstar at some point to add some sort of heists. And you know what they also did with GTA Online at that time? They had a little car center, right, where you could show off cars, and they added heists to that. They added like 6 mini heists. Why couldn't we have that for Red Dead Online? It shows that support for Red Dead Online was garbage, and there is still a massive community behind this game, and Rockstar does not deserve the community that is behind this game. The best DLC, which was the only really good DLC, the only great DLC, the other one was Moonshiners, which was okay. I mean, it was fun, but it launched buggy and broken. And the only really good DLC was Frontier Pursuits, which did add 3 new roles. The Collector, which was really just go pick up shit and sell it, but was still fun. You had the Trader, which was just the exact same thing of GTA Online, and Bounty Hunter, the only really cool one. But even then, it was the same as the contact missions that you do, and it's just the same thing. You're just taking a person and dropping them off. At some point, people just got tired of it. And even then, they added in a complete other expansion to the Bounty Hunter role. They didn't even add it to every role. They just added bounty hunters with 10 more levels. That's all they did. They are so lazy with this game. I don't even know how, even after 5 years now, we still do not have heists in this game. We still have no meaningful content that high-level players can do other than contact missions. And they still even haven't finished the story of Red Dead Online. We still have a few more missions to go. In Red Dead Online, there are about 6 to 7 story missions with, I completely forgot her name because it's been so long, but you have a bunch of story missions with this lady who saves you from the prison, and you have to find out who killed her husband, right? And then you kill all these people, and the last story mission, she says, we still got one more person to go. And you know what? They never finished that story, and that story was good. It was fun. Each story mission, I'd say, is highly replayable. Each story mission is a lot of fun, and Rockstar just couldn't be bothered to even make one more mission, just one, just to make it seem finished. They didn't even finish Red Dead Online's story. How lazy is that? This game, in the state that it's in, is utter garbage. If you are brand new to Red Dead Online, trust me, you have so much content here, you'll be set. But do not expect any future content updates. Once you are done, there's really no point to playing this game any further. I've only been playing this game recently just to get footage for this video. I cannot be bothered to play the game. I'm doing live streams on the story mode again, and I'm doing that every few weeks because I can't be bothered to boot up this game and to play the online. I have over $50,000 in this game. You know, I've grinded this game, and there's not even anything for me to worthwhile buy. I've bought all the upgrades. I got the best horse I can possibly buy. I got all the wagons. I got all the upgrades, and there's nothing else for me to really buy. I got max of the Deadeye cards, just everything, and I still have 50 grand. Why can't we buy something cool like transportation wagons or armored wagons with guns on it, or houses? How the hell have Rockstar, after 5 years, not let us buy houses yet? The only sort of really home that you can call is the camp, and at launch the camp system was broken. I need to also make this clear. Red Dead Online at launch was fucking broken. It was fun, but it was broken. So they had to take a year to fix the game, and then they finally added content. And I can't imagine, if GTA 6 Online has this type of lackluster content, it's gonna die. They're not doing that. Now, they're not gonna let it die because it's fucking GTA. But still, they treated this online like garbage. They put barely any effort into it after 2019. Like, no effort was put in. Late 2019, I know COVID messed up a lot of stuff, but still, how the hell have they not added these basic features? Like, that even GTA Online has. You don't even have to reinvent the wheel. Just copy what GTA Online has. Add heists, add more businesses, add houses, add garages for horses. Why can't we buy our own stables? I don't know. Like, how cool would that be? To have like a car garage, but show off your horses to other players. How fucking cool would that be? We have two businesses. The Trader, which is absolute garbage. I don't even know what they like. It was fun at launch, and the payout is amazing, right? And especially when you're a helper, you get paid a lot. They were very generous with the payout for that DLC. But we have Trader and Moonshiner, and that's it. Those are our businesses. And then we have Bounty Hunter, which is just contact missions. We have Blood Money, which is just contact missions, with the three little heist missions that you do, but they're just, again, contact missions. You go there, pick something up, steal a wagon, you're done. The only worthwhile Bounty Hunter missions that I thought were amazing were the legendary bounties. Rockstar, I commend them for that, because those are a lot of fun. There's like 10, 11, 12 of them. All of them are amazingly fun. Like, I'd recommend, if you're still playing this game and you haven't tried them yet, try them. They are so much fun, each one of them. But in short, Red Dead Online should have been better, should have had more effort from Rockstar. We realistically should have had way more stuff. Like, way more customization options, I'm going to be honest, for our characters, for the horses, for the camp. I don't know why we couldn't do more things with the camp. I don't know why they let us have a pet, and that was it. You could have a dog. Like, why only dogs? Why can't we have a cat? Why can't we have a wolf? Why can't we have all these other animals that you have painstakingly crafted in your game? And it's so dumb, too, because there are very little outfits as well. And there's a lot of, discussion. And I remember that when the RIP Red Dead Online thing started, everyone was dressing up, I think, as clowns or something. And there were so many people doing that. There were so many people. Like, characters were literally dressing up as clowns. Because Rockstar was treating their community and their game like dog shit. And I commend them for at least trying. But sadly, just Rockstar is always silent about it. I guarantee they heard the voice. They just didn't bother to answer. Like, even basic things from the story mode were not in Red Dead Online at launch. Why did it take over a year to get poker into the game? It took over a year. To get poker. That is the only gambling game that you can play, and it is heavily restricted too. You can't even make massive bets with your friends. Your bets with friends are limited to $5. There's no point in say everyone goes in $300 and you start fucking around, right? Like, how fun would that be? Like $1,000 on the table, you and three other buddies, and you're just dicking around, you're putting in all ins, you're losing it on each other. No, the max you can put in is $5. That offers no just semblance of I'm gonna lose money to my buddy. There's nothing there. And I get Rockstar probably did that because so you don't give each other money, but who cares? Fun over the grind, man. And the game is so boring at this point. If they added that, I guarantee players would come back just to do that, because that would be fun, right? You'd be losing it on each other. And it's just amazing that these things were not added at launch. And even robbing trains, you literally just had to copy paste that into the online. Why isn't there a mission where we rob a train, where we rob a passenger train? Why is that not a thing? Why is the only thing that we can do with other NPCs is wave at them? Why can't we actually talk to them in some way, greet them? Why can't we just rob them? Why can't we go up to someone with a gun, press Y, or press whatever it is, triangle, I think, on the top of the PlayStation controller, and rob someone? Why can't we do that? Why is it only just waving and punching? What is the point of this? Rockstar, I'm telling you guys, and they're not going to listen, though, because they don't listen. I understand they're making GTA 6, but still, man, they've had so long to try to get this game correct, and apparently they're making a new DLC. I just don't think it's going to win enough players back. And sadly, Red Dead Online still has a massive following. I don't know why it has a massive following. I honestly don't. The game's online is good for new players, and it must be new players. Because at some point, Rockstar the only way they keep their players up is to just keep bringing in continuously new players. Because veteran players like me who are past level 300, we're not going to come back to the game unless you add something substantial, like heists, like homes, anything really cool, and they're not going to add that. I love the challenges, most of the challenges at least, in this game, whether the next person, but Rockstar has put bare bones effort into a lot of these game modes that they've added. The majority of it is PvP, where you pick up bags and drop it off. It is bare bones death matches, and I don't know why Rockstar even bothered developing death matches into this game. Why didn't they put that development time into heists, into actual content where we can act like Western cowboys? This is literally a cowboy simulator. It is perfect for that. This game is cowboy heaven. You want a Western game? This is the game to play. You want a Western online game? Arguably, this is the game to play. But they fucked it so badly. You can't, I'm still mad that you can't even rob a bank. Why? Why can't we rob a store? Why can't I run into the gunsmith with a bunch of boys putting our masks on and we just rob it and then we'd like role play running away from the cops? Like, how fun would that be? Even just for role playing sake, it would be a lot of fun. And again, back to the buying homes. Why can't we like buy boats? How cool would that be? If like, you know, in the story where you rob the casino boat, why can't we go on that? Why can't we buy that? Like, how cool would that be if we could interact with these things from story in some way? Why can't we go down to Mexico? Like, I understand that would be a huge DLC. If they added Mexico to Red Dead Online, that would be insane. And like, I don't know why they don't add these things, because they have them in the files. They're literally built out for them. They just have to add characters in there. And it's so sad to see, because this game again had so much potential. I don't know why they didn't really go all out with the battle passes, because they had their outlaw passes. Like, they were a huge success. I loved doing them. Like, had such cool rewards, and then they cut them down to 20 levels. Like, why? You had such success with them. I was buying them every time, right? Like, those were fun, and you get all your gold back and more. Like, it was such a worthwhile thing to do. The outlaw passes were actually worthwhile to do, and I respect them for that, because, and I don't even know why they haven't done that for GTA Online. Like, battle passes? Like, that'd be fucking smart. But they stopped doing them, and then they had the stupid ass Halloween passes. Like, that was a DLC. Halloween Pass 3. That's the only kind of pass they're doing now. And it's stupid, because they could have so much potential with this game, and I'm still mad about it. Like, I've put over 40 days into this game, into the online mode, and they just fucked it so hard. But what we also need too is a huge quality of life update. If Rockstar even bothers to add this, new skills, new perks, new equipment. Look, we're looking for some new guns. I'm gonna be honest. I know it's Western times. It's hard to add guns to this game, but seriously, you know how many guns were there back then? Like, again, I don't know why we can't buy a wagon with a machine gun on it. Like in the game, why can't we do that? Why can't we, like, how cool? GTA Online has a submarine you can buy, right? You can put it anywhere on the map. You can summon it and drive it around. Why can't we do that with trains? Right? Why can't we buy a train and run it like out of a business, right? Where we start a mission, get off the train, it starts moving, you know, we come back and we can like spawn it somewhere else, and then like there's a bunch of trains going around the map, because there are plenty of like train tracks. They could even add more, right? And there's plenty of train tracks for a bunch of players. Say like 5 trains are available in one game, and then like other players could stop your train and rob you if you allow it to, right? If you're on there, like say if you're doing a mission, you lead it and then you have to defend it for like 5 minutes while other players can try to rob you, and it gets you like a big reward, and the players trying to attack you get a big reward. Like, that would be so cool. There's so much potential with this game, and Rockstar just refuses to try it. And it's going to be really sad once this game completely dies out. This game will die the second GTA 6 online releases. I have no doubt about that. They will completely stop support for this game unless players keep coming in. Now, I'm kind of hoping that once GTA 6 releases, they kind of push more development back onto Red Dead, because I would love to come back to this game fully. I would honestly love that. I would love to just buy everything possible, because I'm not grinding this game anymore. You see my money, you see my gold. I have no need to grind this game anymore, okay? I will buy it for the content, play it once, and I'm done. Unless they add something truly meaningful that I can do with other players and with buddies, there's just really no point to playing this game anymore. And Rockstar, where is our 60 FPS patch for Xbox Series X, S, and PS5? Seriously, I don't know why. Like, you don't even have to do anything, especially for Xbox. Just let them do it for you. Let them FPS boost the game. I don't know why we don't have 60 frames on these yet. You know how many people would buy a full price Red Dead game for 60 FPS alone? I would do that just to replay the game in 60 FPS, because it is so good, and you know, and they don't know because they haven't even bothered. Like, all you have to do is uncap the frame rate. These consoles will run it at 60 frames easily. You don't even have to, like, even if the frames always drop to 50 or 40, it doesn't matter. We're playing over 30. I don't know why still to this day they refuse to just uncap the frame rate, and it's absolutely insane that we are now forced to be at their mercy unless you want to move to PC, which to my understanding has a lot of modders and just cheats in it, because it's fucking rarely played at this point on PC. But seriously, like, it's absolutely insane that we still don't have a 60 frames patch. We still don't have a 4K patch, or not 4K, but for like a Series X and PS5 enhanced game. Like, at this point, it's crazy that we don't have that, and it would take very little effort from Rockstar and would make them a ton of money. All you have to do is uncap the frame rate, optimize it where it stays locked, and up the textures to, like, say high or ultra from PC settings. That's really all you have to do, and you could sell that for $30, $40, $50, $60. Honestly, it is the smartest business decision. They would guaranteed sell a shit ton of copies. I would be buying it personally, because 60 FPS Red Dead, hell yeah, I would immediately go back to replay the game again, and it's just the easiest move that they could make to make a shit ton of money. I don't know why they don't do it. Now, circling back to the discussion that I had earlier about the roles system, like the bounty hunter, the collector, the moonshiner, the trader, everything like that. I don't know why we don't have more of those roles, because it's such a good system as well for progression. Honestly, the progression in the roles are actually really good. They're like little mini battle passes that you obviously do the activity and you'll collect XP, with the hardest one in my opinion being the collector, actually, because that was a tough one. I don't know why they haven't added stuff like rancher or like proper outlaw, like the opposite of a bounty hunter. You can be an outlaw, right? And then like the higher your bounty, or like, you protect other bounties from hunters, and then you gain stuff like that, or sheriff, right, where you can like the next level of bounty hunter, or gambler, which would be like something off of a collector. I think would be really cool. Like win 20 poker games, or like you can add blackjack, you can add all these other games like roulette to Red Dead Online, and then like as you earn money, like say beating NPCs or other players, you gain XP. I just don't know why they haven't added more roles like that as well, because it's such an easy system to implement. Like you already have the base, just you don't even really need voice acting for it. Just let us do the activity, add some rewards, like say you get some cool outfits, or you get new like card packs, like say you for your poker games you can have like so cool golden card set, or you can have a silver one, or you have like a platinum one, like as you progress further into the role or as outlaw, so you can like help your fellow sheriffs at each town. You can be like a deputy, like, or not like you be sheriff, you can be like a deputy, or with outlaw, you can go against the lawmen. And it'd be really cool actually if they had systems like that. Or rancher, where we could start up our own ranch, even at like the camp, right? You could buy like $1,000 building, or like for 40 gold you can build off of the camp, and then move on to ranching. You can get animals, you can herd them, because we can herd animals in this game. So you could herd them, put them in there, and then you'd be able to like sell their pelts, or you can like sheep, you could like just sell off like animal goods, and it'd be really cool, honestly, because like there's so much here that Rockstar could have done, especially for stuff like, it doesn't only need to be outlaw stuff, and we love outlaw stuff in an outlaw game, but like we can also do stuff that makes money legitimately, right? Like a ranch, or like being a sheriff, or even like gambling. It would be really cool. And one other thing before we get on to the final topic of this video is the posse system. I really think they could have implemented this better. They kind of really took what CEOs and motorcycle clubs were from GTA Online and kind of just shoved it into like a Western area. I do like being able to create a posse and being able to set up your camp. Your camp has all of your, mates' tents and stuff. Like you could all have upgraded tents, or you could all have the really shitty ones. Personally, for me, I'd always have the best one, and my buddies would have like the really bad ones, so I'd always make fun of them. I'd be like, haha, I'm richer than you, and they'd be like, we'd be fucking with each other. Or if everyone has a really good tent, and then, we could roleplay, like, these are our homes at the camp, we could make stew at the camp. Like, I think there could have been way more done with the posse system, and we could have like posse warfare, right? Like, I know you can do posse v posse fights, but I really feel like, say, you could actually start all out warfare, like, where they could have done proper death matches like that. So say in the match, like if there's certain deathmatch areas where 5, 6, 7, 8 posses can come together, and like whoever gets the most kills work together. And I get that's kind of like deathmatch, but like say you could have like a big ranking system online for each posse. So like, like there's posses obviously within a certain game, like you can have up to 8 people, but then like there's overall ranks, kind of like what they have in GTA Online with their actual crew system, right? I think that would be really cool, because my crew, or my posse, the Hellsman Raiders, like right now I got like some people in it, obviously they'll join in and stuff. I have like permanent members which will join in, and they'll automatically join my posse, which I think is cool. But like for an actual like community building thing, I think it'd be really cool if they did something like the crew system in GTA Online, where like the IGN crew is the biggest crew, right? You can join like up to 5 crews, and then like you'll be able to run together, and I think that would be a really cool system. And honestly, I would love to run like a Hellsman Raiders crew. It'd be really cool. And finally, we should have a better honor system, like a more impactful honor system, say affecting our XP gain or how much money we make from certain activities. Like say if the higher our honor, the more money we get from bringing in targets alive, or the lower our honor, the more money we get from bringing in our targets dead. Gives us that incentive to do those certain ways. Like if you just want, let's say honor gives you a little bit more money because it's a bit more challenging, but like if you bring them in dead and you have low honor, you get say like 25% bonus cash. So instead of $15, you get 22. And just bonus money, something that would be more impactful, giving us choice and consequence, saying lower honor makes certain enemies come after us more, higher honor makes certain enemies coming after us more. Like say lower honor gets lawmen on us, but higher honor gets like bounty hunters or something, like like someone's like bad guys on you, like you get some Driscolls, or you get like the agents, like something like that has choices and consequences that could say affect our contracts as well. Or say when you're like higher honor, you can't do missions from like lower honor enemies, or like from like Sean even, right? Like your low honor missions from Sean, like say they're restricted, you can only get high honor missions. But if you're in the middle, you can do both. But like the only way to do that is say, because I know you can pay gold to like reverse your honor system, which I find kind of stupid. Like why would you pay gold when you could just, not do that, right? Which is, I don't know, it's just some quick way of getting that. But like it's just would be really cool if the honor system meant more, because right now it means nothing. Like the honor system I don't think matters at all in the game. It just affects how your player runs. Like I'm pretty sure the only thing that it really affects is your posse management system, right, where it shows low honor. Like I think that's it. But overall, all of these items that I've talked about of what Rockstar should be adding, or what in general Red Dead Online should have become, it should be a game that has hundreds of thousands of players at all times. It should have been a second GTA Online, and I like. There's probably some other, like the multiverse is real. Like we're in that bad timeline, right, where Rockstar completely neglected this game, and I'm hoping somewhere, like in the future at least, they try to reinvent like Red Dead Online here. They actually try to proceed with this, because it could be a great live service game. They could make millions of dollars off this game. Like they have a good monetization system too. They have their their cash and their gold. They have a monetization system ready. It's just there's nothing to buy, right? Outside of the rolls, like with gold, that's about it. Like, and then some extra stuff. But like they could have so much here, and they choose not to do it. And it's because they're obviously working on their new game. They know they're going to make more money from GTA 6. But I'm hoping once GTA 6 releases, they go full all out GTA 6 Online, Red Dead Online. So that's it for me in this video. Let me know what you guys think. Did Rockstar fumble this game hard? Do you like the way it's headed? Do you like the way it is now? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you did enjoy this video, consider leaving a like, sharing, commenting, and subscribing if you also choose to, and I'll see you all in the next video.